Mr. General Evaluator, or Madam General Evaluator, Suzanne Leonard, please help us grow in terms of our roles and responsibilities within the club.
Thank you so much, David. My pleasure to be your general evaluator this morning. I'll begin, of course, with the evaluation of the speakers, and then go through to the evaluations of the rest of us. Rosabelle, you led us off with a dynamic presentation, good description, background pictures we enjoyed as was spoken. A few more of the pictures would have been fun. Interesting content. As always, you have a lot to say, a lot of experience, and you went down some tangential roads of what happened to you during this experience, which were good. We liked seeing the visuals and all the people in Barcelona. And that leads me into something that you just may consider in having so many facts at your disposal and having the enthusiasm you have about your projects, is to be a little more specific for this speech. We always want more from you, Rosabelle, and to let us, thirdly, for the challenging part, to let us know locally. I know you have a Zoom art thing coming up in January. That would have been nice to put in and to invite us to. What can we do to help support your Wentworth group? How can we become personally involved? Because we know as we network, we become involved personally. We meet people, and our own goals, as well as our ability to help others, moves us forward. Excellent job. I appreciated it so much. Charles, I wasn't sure whether this was a path presentation or not, and I didn't get anything for me to focus on for you. So what I decided to do was report on what I saw, what I felt, and what I heard from your speech. I saw a lot of wonderful slides. You followed them well. They didn't take over your speech. I appreciated that. I felt your pride in your life and all the accomplishments with your children and all the things that you have done to accomplish those things. Your PowerPoint was sometimes a bit too much PowerPoint when you're telling a personal story. I would have liked to have seen more a PowerPoint and then a descriptive picture. I love that part very much. I heard a clear voice, good articulation. I didn't catch any ahs or ums. I was listening for that. And I felt a real presence in this speech. I saw and was looking at your face and all the visuals that you had. So I would say good supportive slides. They were nicely positioned. I was looking for a bit longer conclusion as you were wrapping up this life work, and I sort of felt like you dropped us off a cliff a bit there at the end. So I would have liked a longer ending, a wrap up there would have made this even a more beautiful speech. As for our meeting in general, we had 17 in attendance, great. So many of us were personable and didn't have our screen muted. So we got to see our voices and hear our animations. David moved us along in a timely way and also participated in the meeting. Those who participated at the peer level evaluations do a great service as we move our projects and our position in life forward. Musa was spot on as timer. A little information from David at one point told me excellent table topics. You know, great questions lead to great answers. And so you took us deep, you answered or asked things that were germane to our new year, how we're going to move forward. And you asked for specifics, which is one of your gifts as a speaker. You're very specific driven. And so Randy was able to put some books in the chat, as well as Musa putting some information about the AI portion of who we are. In conclusion, being your general evaluator, what a rich meeting. What a great way to begin Wednesdays. Those who were asked those table topic questions framed and were helpful in their answers on ways to move forward because of how you positioned them. So I would say in conclusion that we had a very productive, well-run meeting this first Wednesday in January. Thank you very much. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.